Brilliant ideas, powered by Hyundai Motor.
The contemporary art world is vibrant and booming as never before. It's a 21st century phenomenon, a global industry in its own right. Brilliant Ideas looks at the artists at the heart of this. They have a unique power to inspire, astonish, provoke and shock. Artists like Kyuchul Ahn. Kyuchul Ahn is a modern philosopher. The Korean writer, illustrator and sculptor is acclaimed for combining texts and images in meditative yet witty and critical ways. Ahn is interested in people and their perspectives. His viewers may discover wonderment and curiosity, not just about the artworks, but about themselves.
I think all the artwork has a very strong narratives. I think his background is pretty interesting because, he's not started it as being an artist at first, because he was a good journalist and very critical in writing.
The independent artist has pursued his own mind and vision all his life, paying no heed to the art market.
아주 오랜 시간 동안 수련하고 자기 자신을 다스리고, 그러니까 어떤 점에서 보면 되게 선비 같다라는 느낌이 좀 있습니다. 옛날 그러니까 그 작업은 대단히 현대적인 방식이지만.
Now the Museum for Contemporary Art Seoul is showing his latest works in the biggest solo exhibition both museum and artist have ever held.
This conceptual work, which is wonderful in the way that it is both Korean and global.
Quite a success for an artist who's never been represented by a gallery. Even with his biggest exhibition, Ahn operates far from mainstream, inviting his many viewers to participate in complex and interactive installations.
If you go inside the spaces, you're coming into a different world. They create a certain kind of spaces and moods that attract you and keep you in this mood.
Ahn lives and works in his house in Seoul with a downstairs studio. His artistic space is small, yet holds his great world of imagination and design. His routine is humble. He works foremost with his mind and notebooks, observes, writes, draws, sketches. Then he plans and arranges materials.
우리의 지금의 삶이 또 사회적인 환경이 그런 근본적인 인간의 조건에 대한 질문을 허락하지 않는 것, 아주 시급한 현실적인 먹고 사는 문제, 일자리를 만드는 문제, 이것에 의해서 우리의 어떤 정신적인 삶이 황폐해지는 것, 이런 것들이 지금 가장 저한테 중요한 문제로 다가오는 것 같습니다.
Ahn's interest in society shows in his body of works. He often uses themes like time and nature to ask us to reflect on things that matter to us. His favourite object is the desk, followed by works on spaces and gates, which all appear in his most important works. Ahn's work is shaped by his own personal and cultural journey. He worked as a journalist for 7 years before he made the decision to study art in Europe. He arrived in Paris, France, though switched to art school in Stuttgart, Germany. Ahn recalls how the jump between Korea and Europe affected him.
그러한 그 역사적 시차가 저를 상당히 힘들게 만들었던 측면이 있습니다. 유럽에서 약 20년 전에 일어났던 그 탈권위주의적인 그런 그 젊은 사람들의 운동 이것을 20년 뒤에 한국에서 경험하다가 막 그 유럽에 도착했을 때 약간 그 비행기를 타고 어디 멀리 갔을 때 느껴지는 그 시차와 비슷한 커다란 역사적 시차가 있었고 제가 그 미술을 가지고 어떤 그 메시지를 전달해야겠다고 생각하게 된 것은 아마 80년대에 제가 기자로 미술 잡지의 기자로 일하면서 결국 시간이 가면서 저는 특별하게 제 위치를 그러니까 글을 쓰는 사람과 이미지를 만드는 사람 사이에 어떤 중개자 역할 그런 것으로 설정하게 됐는데 이것은
I think his consistency is through his life at first. As an artist, even though, I mean, whether there's no market or whatsoever, he never changes, I mean, his other mediums. He was very constantly, developing his concept and ideas in writings and drawings.
동물이나 동물과 구별되는 것은 그야말로 생존과 종족 번식 이외의 것을 상상한다는 거거든요. 그 이외의 것을 하는 것이야말로 인류로 만드는 거라고 생각해요.
I would say he has a very keen interest in everyday life, in everyday events and things, and at the same time a very strong, melancholic, meditative attitude to life.
Coming up next, the biggest exhibition in Kyuchul An's career to date, and the artist's perspective on being a lifelong rebel.
Ideas.
Text and image artist Kyuchul An has lived across the world and works in Korea. When An was 11 years old, he was sent away from his home in Korea's countryside to attend a better school in Seoul. He lived much of his childhood away from his family. But his connection with the Korea of his early years is part of him as an artist.
어렸을 때 아버지 직장 때문에 지방 도시에 작은 도시에서 학교를 다녔습니다. 저녁에 온 가족이 그 도시에 있는 유일한 극장에 가서 영화를 보고 밤에 나오면 밤하늘에 별이 쏟아질 것처럼 반짝이던 그런 풍경들 이런 것들은 아주 어린 시절에 제 감수성 속에 깊이 각인된 그런 이미지인 것 같아요. 지금 되짚어서 생각해 보면 그것이 저를 결국은 미술대학으로 가게 했고 미술을 하는 사람으로 살게 만들었다고 생각합니다.
제 생각에 되게 시적인데 어떤 사물을 시어처럼 사용하고 있는데
After his studies in Germany, An returned to Korea in the early 90s, where the young artist faced Korea's harsh reaction to his new style. Korean critics wrote reviews which accused An of copying German artists and reviewed his works as if he was an outsider to his own culture. An didn't give in. He worked back then as he works today. He stood up for his art in his way by fighting back with words.
상당히 공격적인 평론을 쓴 사람들도 있었고 했습니다. 근데 제가 그것에 좀 아무래도 뭐 글을 쓰는 사람이었으니까 적극적으로 반박하는 글을 통해서 반박을 했던 일이 있습니다. 그래서 아마 작가가 이런 식으로 평론가의 글에다가 정식으로 공개적으로 반박을 하는 경우는 드문 케이스라고 할 수 있을 텐데 그렇게 그 적극적인 대응을 했던 기억이 있고요. 그러나 그 당시의 상황, 상대적인 그 두 사회의 어떤 역사적, 사회적, 문화적 차이 속에서 나는 누구인가, 나는 무엇을 하는 사람인가에 대한 나 자신의 정체성에 대한 질문을 본격적으로 할 수 있었던 것 같습니다.
The adaptation to the cultural gap between the countries had been part of Arn's personal development. Back in Korea, he was confronted with his home country's different understanding.
근데 저의 그 당시의 생각 그리고 그것은 지금도 마찬가지인데 내가 하는 것이 미술이냐 미술이 아니냐 하는 그 구분은 중요하지 않다고 생각했어요. 그러니까 미술이라는 어떤 그 정해진 틀을 누군가가 가지고 그 규격에 맞지 않으면 미술이 아닌 것으로 판단한다면 나는 그 규격 속으로 들어가고 싶지 않다. 는 제가 그 이후로도 계속해서 한국 미술의 그 폐쇄성, 한국 미술의 그 보수성에 대한 거리감을 갖는데 상당히 큰 영향을 줬던 것 같습니다.
Arn's installations are interactive spaces. Over the 5 months' duration of his exhibition, Invisible Land of Love, some of the artworks are being created in collaboration with the public. 1000 Scribes invites viewers to copy writings for 1 hour and to collaborate on texts, including Kafka's Castle. The assembled work will be printed as a novel and sent to all participants. The piece Wall of Memories collects viewers' notes of what they miss the most. Arne assembles their thoughts during the exhibition time so that the final artwork is developed only with the viewer's interaction. Their added notes make the displayed hand travel and write across the wall. The viewers get inspired by the artist and in turn animate his artworks. In another exhibition space, viewers can enter 64 satin curtain rooms in utter darkness to get to know a space that cannot be seen in the classical sense, but only individually experienced. The space created between the pieces is actually part of the exhibition.
Each project has been linked to each other, to connect to each other, to providing a certain different atmosphere and experiences. That's why even in the entrance of the gallery, we say that this exhibition space itself is a part of the artwork. It's a very beautiful, title coming from the very important Korean poet who actually, exiled to foreign countries in 70s and 80s. This work really makes me think of how my life in this very collective society, we are very isolated individual being. And that part, once you start to recognize it, you start to thinking about the other.
What it's like to be alone with oneself. And I think that that is one of his most important contributions in this dialectical relationship with what is in the world, plants, pianos, writing desks, even post-its. And it's that tension that I think is the most important thing he has to say.
A goldfish pond displays fish in circular rows separated from each other. The viewer can observe that away from their natural shoals, these animals remain intensely motionless as they are isolated.
For example, this piano, it looks like continuously playing, but some people start to notice some of the note actually missing. So it looks perfect, which is not the case, because all the society is really, looking for some kind of utopian idea, which cannot be coming true.
A huge cement globe titled Room of Silence reminds us of Arne's main themes.
Walking into the white space, your voice comes back to you immediately, so it sounds as though it's from somewhere else. And perhaps this is the relationship between the silent experience and the speaking experience is a very interesting relationship between contemplation, mortality, which is one of his big themes, presence and individual presence.
The work impressed me very much because it's not so often that the people deal with this concept. It's a different kind of work with society. I would say it's the creation of a different society.
Kjell Arne pursues his art career as a philosophical practice. Arne's art deals with time-related topics such as past memories or future ideas. He also designs them to be temporary.
상당히 많은 내 작품들은 사진으로만 남아 있고요. 그 전시가 끝나면서 해체되고 사라지긴 했습니다. 모든 건 다 사라질 수밖에 없다고 생각해요.
전 이전 전시까지 포함해서 좀 더 그러니까 일반적인 수준에서 계속 던지는 질문은 상실되고 소멸된 것에 대한 생각이라고 생각합니다.
결국 우리가 무슨 질문을 하느냐, 어떤 것에 대해서 질문하느냐가 우리의 삶과 운명을 결정한다고 생각해요. 우리가 뭘 질문하지 않았는가 하는 질문, 그것이 제일 중요하고 제일 먼저 해야 될 질문이다, 이런 생각을.
I think he is a good example, not only for Korean art, but in general, of some artists who kept a distance to the art market.
Coming up next, Arne on self-sufficiency and the importance of asking the right questions.
Ideas.
Kjell Arne is one of Korea's most successful artists, but he also works as a teacher at the Art University in Seoul. To him, self-sufficiency means being able to live and make art without depending on the art market. Arne has never been represented by a gallery. The lifelong rebel seeks to sustain his independence by lecturing on philosophy-based art practice.
삶에서 결여되어 있는 것들을 예술을 통해서 되찾으려고 하고, 삶에서 실현시킬 수 없었던 것을 예술을 통해서 실현시키려고 하는 것, 이것이야말로 오랜 역사 속에서 예술가들이 해왔던 일이고, 저도 그 전통 속에 있는 사람이라고 생각합니다. 그래서 그러기 위한 아주 기본적인 조건으로 가능하면 제가 학교에서 받는 월급으로 커버할 수 있는 정도의 물질적 투여, 커버할 수 있는 정도의 규모의 작업, 이런 것을 하게 됐었고.
He is professor, absolutely, but he is thinker and poem, and he is writer, and he is artist. So he doesn't only teach us for changes, but I can see he always struggling with his art, so I can see him as like co-work as artist with him. So it's very good to me. He's not only is teacher for me, he's artist as me.
The art of Kjell Arne ranges from small to big scale. His themes focus on society, isolation, how we deal with time and the legacy we can leave. But for Arne, what is it that remains?
그 질문, 우리는 무엇으로 인해서 인간인가라는 질문을 놓치면 안 된다고 생각해요.
In Arne's case, his imagination always rolling and rolling about his critique of the society as being an artist. What is the role of the artist in the society?
It seems as though it's only about concepts, but an art which can involve plants, an art which can involve writing desks, an art which involves other people's experiences and other people's thoughts, and yet also big pieces of literature. It's a way that he is now a poet of our times.
Arne uses art as his language of questions. He aims to create artworks that become shared moments in the lives of his viewers. The artist himself has experienced isolation and worlds apart. With his pieces, he focuses on how we can connect with ourselves and each other.
지금은 오히려 사람들 한 사람 한 사람 속에 어떤 중요한 질문들 이런 것들을 일깨우는 것, 어떤 명령이나 어떤 메시지가 아니라 어떤 하나의 질문을 활성화하는 것. 그렇게 해서 그 사람들이 스스로 어떤 자기 삶을 되돌아보고 조금 더 풍부한 삶을 고민하게 만드는 것. 이것이 예술이 사회에 줄 수 있는 가장 중요한 영향이 아닐까 생각합니다.
Kjutil Arne is a practitioner and thinker between tradition and modernity. His presence in the art world will continue through his independent works created from his favourite place in the world.
아침 시간에 우리 식구 가족이 아직 안 일어난 새벽 시간에 이 책상에 앉아서 아무 생각도 안 날 때도 있지만 아무튼 이 공책에다가 한 페이지든 단 한 줄이든 뭔가를 쓰고 생각하는 시간, 바로 이 공간이 저한테는 가장 사랑스러운 공간이라고 할 수 있습니다. 이것이야말로 모든 이 책상이라는 대상이야말로 모든 일의 출발, 그러니까 세상에 대한 개입의 출발, 세상과의 그 만남의 출발점이다 이렇게 얘기하고 싶습니다.
Brilliant ideas, powered by Hyundai Motor.